Hello, welcome to episode 5 of Forever in Love. In this episode, we are focusing on the power of appreciation. This is something we often take for granted. So we think this is something we need to emphasize because we think it can really strengthen bonds. It can not only just between spouses, it can strengthen bonds in any relationships. But we are focusing on spouses. Don't forget that. So the essence of this video is that we need to celebrate each other every day. So if you forget anything, remember that. And to go quickly into the video, why are we talking about appreciation? Number one, love is often unexpressed. The biggest problem is not lack of love in marriages. Many times it's actually because it's not being expressed. And because it's not being expressed, you can actually assume that it doesn't exist and it affects relationships. People notice negatives more than positives easily because that's how we are wired, and we can say a little bit about that in a moment. So because of that, we need to kind of intentionally say the positives when we notice the positives, because that kind of reinforces the positives to keep happening. And appreciation strengthens connection. It will strengthen your emotional connection if you appreciate each other. There's nobody who is praised or appreciated who doesn't respond positively to that. And so what is appreciated grows, and that is just psychology, simple psychology, positive reinforcement. For instance, if your child does something that you like, a behavior that you like, what do?
You appreciate it.
You praise him, you appreciate it. Once they know you like it, they do it more. So if you want more of some of the things you would like your spouse to be doing, praise it each time it happens.
Yeah. So that's what we call negativity bias. So what is negativity bias? It means that naturally as humans, we tend to focus more on mistakes, all right, while we ignore consistent efforts. And when this goes on, it creates discouragement, all right? And that's why there's need to be consistent appreciation. There's an adage that says that to be kind to an unappreciative person is just like being robbed by a thief. The person gets discouraged, which leads to emotional distance.
So that's one of the reasons for emotional disconnection in marriages.
Yeah.
So that's why today we are emphasizing the power of daily appreciation, because appreciation actually meets emotional needs. You don't know, but all of us want to be appreciated, wants to be valued, and all of that. And so it tells the person, I see you, I value you, and you matter. Whenever you appreciate what you're doing, they say, oh, he noticed it, and he likes it. And it means he values what I'm doing, and it builds kind of confidence in that person, because they now learn that they can do more of that, and that what they're doing is appreciated. They don't feel like, I don't even know whether he's going to like it or she's going to love it or not. So you want them to have that confidence. You want your spouse to have that confidence. Praise what you like they do. So you're going to give examples of some of the things you can praise, because it strengthens connection. And more than anything else, consistency matters. It matters more than big gestures. It doesn't have to be something very big. Those little things that you do it consistently. So Sherry, how can we make it consistent?
Yeah, we can make it consistent by, intentionally giving at least 3 positive statements daily. Things like praising each other's character. Oh, you're kind. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being patient with me.
Yeah, that's a character, a very good one. Also, you recognize each other's efforts. Oh, thank you for picking that up for me. Oh, thank you for reminding me of that meeting. Things like that.
What about the delicious meal?
Yeah.
Brothers, men.
Yeah.
Don't just take it for granted.
Yeah, that is a norm. It's our responsibility. No, praise it, and I'm pretty sure the other person will also be encouraged to do more. Also, affirm appearance, each other's appearance. Oh, I love the color combination. Blue looks good on you. Oh,
You're fashionable.
You're fashionable. Yeah, you're beautiful. You're handsome. Things like that. Then keep it genuine and specific.
Yeah, so that the person thinks you're just flattering them.
Yeah.
Let them know that you mean what you're saying.
Yeah, and if you think the color combination is not good enough, you can just chip in some suggestions so that next time if you appreciate them, they know that it's genuine.
That you mean this
that
one.
you mean this one.
Yes, because we are all humans and we are very intelligent, so we know when someone is just saying it because they watched a video from Family Love and Bonds. And so a little bit we're going to focus on words, because words, the power of life and death. And so there's life and death in the power of the tongue. Okay, so you can kind of break or kind of build with your words. And let's see some examples of words that can use to build somebody. Things like words that are encouraging, or that show gratitude or kind of affirmation will build your relationship, your emotional connection. Whereas things like criticism, nagging, being picky, or dismissive, things like that will break kind of your emotional connection. And again, consistency really matters. Not just about doing it kind of consistently.
Yeah, we need to put effort to be consistent. So, what is the connection between appreciation and parenting? One fact we need to establish as parents is that we are a model to our children, and children are very observant. They observe everything we do. So, in that regard, appreciation models gratitude and respect. Our children, they watch us if we appreciate each other, and from there they learn to be appreciative as well. So appreciation also builds emotional security, even with the children as well. If you appreciate them, appreciate their little gestures, emotionally they will be secure. They know you love them, and they also return the same energy. For instance, our little boy, even not up to 2 years of age, when we give him something, he says thank you. Tell me how he learned that. It's from us and from the older siblings. So that tells us the power of parenting and modeling to our children. This shapes, family culture, which is very, very important. And of course, there's some culture that feels and that feel they don't need to appreciate their children. It's my girl, I'm the parent, so I don't need to appreciate. No, if you want the children to be appreciative, you also need to model it to them.
Yes, definitely. And there is a psychological concept for that. That's the concept of observational learning.
Yeah.
And we learn passively from people by observing what they are doing. And children particularly just begin to do the things that they see that their parents are doing. And in our video, we tend to many times connect what we're talking about to how this affects parenting. Pay attention to that. And I think that was by Albert Bandura. Sorry if I'm bringing some psychology into the video. So, but you might want to read more about it. What are some of the barriers to appreciation? We thought we should mention a few barriers. One would be taking each other for granted. You just because you've known each other and everything they do is just like normal and expected. They're just kind of performing their role in the relationship. No, don't take the person for granted because you don't want them to take you for granted. Stress is another thing, and busyness. Sometimes you're too busy that you just kind of you're not paying attention to some of the things you should be appreciating that your spouse is doing. So you need to be intentional about it if we are going to be able to truly put this to practice. Or assumptions, you assume he knows that I appreciate what he's doing. She knows that I appreciate her efforts. Don't assume, say it, verbalize it, because these barriers can lead to emotional disconnection.
Yeah. So, what are the practical ways to show appreciation? Number one is verbal affirmation. You verbalize it. Like my husband said that you don't assume they know. Verbalize it. Put it into words. Also, thoughtful messages. You can send text message, WhatsApp chats. Let them know you appreciate them. Also, you acknowledge their efforts. That's coming up again. Effort is coming up again. It's very, very important. Whatever efforts each of you are bringing up, putting into the relationship, you need to appreciate each other, acknowledge it, and also public appreciation is not out of place. There's nothing wrong with appreciating your spouse openly in the public. It actually passes a very great message to other people. It's very, very important we don't shy away from public appreciation.
And appreciating your spouse in the presence of your parents or your family members is very great. Don't think they will say, "Oh, why is he talking about?" And so every episode we have episode challenge. In this episode, we want to encourage you to get some time together, you and both of you alone, and kind of share 3 appreciations with each other. What do you appreciate the most about each other? And then make sure you're specific, not just some vague statements. Be specific. I like the fact that you usually do this. I like the way you carry yourself. I like the way you respond to questions. I like whatever it is. Let the person know that wow. So I never knew before now that those things were great, or that my wife or my husband appreciated those things. And then you can reflect together on what you've shared.
Yeah. So in this episode, we've got 4 takeaways for you. The first is appreciation must be expressed.
And small affirmations actually matter.
Words shape emotional climate in the family.
And gratitude strengthens marriage. Don't forget. Take care. And before we go, we would like to mention the topic as we normally do of the next video or the next episode. The next episode is the topic is very crucial, and it's on parenting as one. Parenting as one is a very important topic, and we are very excited even before we do the video that we know that it will be very helpful for many of our colleagues. And so it's that one is going to focus on raising emotionally healthy children, which is very important. So don't miss it, and make sure that this video, if you found it helpful, you share it with your friends, your kind of colleagues or siblings or whoever you think will benefit from it. And don't forget to like it. And if you subscribe, it means that the next video, once it drops, you get notified. What do you think, Shiri?
Yeah, thank you very much for listening. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you very much for your audience.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Catch you later. Bye.
Family love and